It's so good to be here in South Carolina.
We can accomplish everything here at this university.
Here it is, the best opening in college football. Dynamite touchdown, South Carolina. I'm on the shades, man. And you can feel the energy in the stadium.
How we doing? Good. Welcome back.
Well, the Gamecocks get down 14 points to number 12 Ole Miss in the first quarter at Williams-Brice Stadium and cannot recover, fall tonight 27-3. Coach, bad night at Williams-Brice Stadium. You knew with a team like Ole Miss, all those weapons, really good defense that was probably not given enough credit.
Yeah.
You had to have a lot of things go your way and certainly not give them an advantage. Your thoughts overall on the ball game tonight?
Yeah, certainly give Ole Miss a lot of credit. They came into a really tough environment on the road, coming off a loss, and they did what they needed to do. They played better, coached better, and played better than we did. Thought our guys played with great effort. There was some really good just individual effort plays throughout the game. But just not good enough, and it starts with me as the head coach. To have that many penalties, to look that undisciplined is really disappointing, and a shock in that we played like we did, coached like we did, performed like we did. I didn't do a good enough job, and I need to be better. But we'll learn from this one. Thought we learned from that LSU loss. And unfortunately, that's the frustrating thing about this one, Todd, is a lot of the things that I thought we learned from the LSU game showed up again today. And that's the most disappointing thing, but that starts with me, and I'll be better.
I know the penalties were a factor, Coach, particularly at the times that they came 8 on the night for your Gamecocks, but explosive plays stood out to me. They had 8 for 226 passing yards. I think we had 4 for 56 or so, getting big plays down the field and or in the run game as well. Ole Miss came in and had a real big advantage of that. And then the other one, we had 3 drives of 10 plays or more that didn't result in any points.
Yeah.
And Herrera misses one tonight. It's hard to overcome that. Talk to me a little bit about explosive plays and what you thought they may have done defensively to slow it down for us.
Yeah, we talked about it after the game in the locker room as a team. Ole Miss is plenty good enough without us helping them. Mm-hmm. And we had so many self-inflicted things tonight, offense, defense, and special teams, that we helped Ole Miss. And then they won the explosive play battle, which is critical in every game. They won the turnover battle, which is critical in every game. And at the end of the day, we just didn't do enough to win the football game. And it's 2 games now we've had this year where I feel like we did more things to lose the game than we did to win it. And we've got to be better and overcome that.
Carolina goes to 3-2 on the season, Coach. Now on our Prisma Health injury report, I saw Donald Fortune did not come back in the second half. How is he, and how's the overall health of the football team?
Yeah, losing O'Donnell obviously was tough with their receivers on the outside. To not have him play the whole second half was a tough break for us. He's got an upper body injury. I hope he'll be okay. We'll know more on Sunday when we get in. And then we also lost Jerry Brown at wide receiver. He was a little banged up coming into the game. He played, but he wasn't able to finish, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Speaking of hopefully being okay, boy, Ole Miss had 16 injury timeouts during the ball game tonight. I hope their players are all right and what shows up on their availability report next week. But Coach, it changed the momentum of the game a lot. I don't know if it affected the overall outcome, but if they were not actual injuries, and we had one player go out 4 times in the ball game and come back, another one go out 2 or 3 times for Ole Miss, and that doesn't seem to be in the spirit of what we're supposed to have in college football, and certainly didn't make for a succinct game for either team.
No, it's you hope those guys are okay first and foremost. It's not in the spirit of the game if to have that many. It's not what anybody wants to see. I'm sure looking ahead to college football in 2025, I would imagine there's going to be some rule changes probably when a guy does leave the game for injury. And we had some guys too on defense that went down, and we don't coach that. I imagine they were hurt, and I'm not saying that Ole Miss does either, but it's to have that many injuries, that's not what players want to see. That's not what the fans want to see. It's not what the TV people want to see, and I'll continue to coach our team.
At the end of the ninth, the Gamecocks fall 27-3 to number 12 Ole Miss. We'll have some highlights from Williams-Brice Stadium when we come back on Gamecock football with Coach Shane Beamer.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
I know what it takes to build a winning culture, and I see that shining brightly every day in our long-standing partnership with Prisma Health. Prisma's commitment to helping our players achieve their best gives us an advantage every time we take the field. Prisma is on a mission to illuminate a better view of health for all our Gamecock athletes and for communities across the Midlands, upstate, and beyond. There's nobody our team trusts more, as together we see a healthy, hopeful way forward.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Southern Way Catering is the official partner of South Carolina Athletics for special events in Williams-Brice Stadium. Book your next event with Southern Way and experience unparalleled hospitality. To tour one of our new premium spaces, call 803-783-1061 or visit the website at thesouthernway.com.
Welcome back. Coach, a 3:30 kick, another big stage, and the fans showed up on a really hot day in October. That was not the issue. Big, loud crowd early on in the ball game, particularly showed in that first defensive stop that we got on the
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I know how much this game meant to our fans and our players, and disappointed that we couldn't perform better for them, but they were awesome. It was a great environment. As always, we had some awesome recruits that were here today. I think we've had 3 commitments now in the last 24 hours from guys, and got a lot of momentum from a recruiting standpoint, and I know those recruits appreciated our fans and wish we could have performed better for them today.
18th overall meeting between Ole Miss and Carolina. Let's go out to Williams-Brice Stadium for first half highlights. Coach, you won the toss, which is a rarity, and deferred to the second half.
Yeah, won the toss and deferred and put their offense out there first. You see us getting pressure and hitting the quarterback on a 3rd and 13, one-on-one coverage. Great job right there by Judge. And then hindsight being 20, this was just a dumb decision by me. Thought we had a chance to make a play right there, and in actuality, we just gave Ole Miss field position and a little bit of momentum when we didn't need to help them today. So put that one on me. I put our defense in a bad spot. Having said that, one of the keys coming into the game was tackling. We got to tackle better. We missed some, obviously, on that drive and gave up 7 points. But, we knew 7 points wasn't going to win the game. And then tough one here. We felt like we had a really good play right there on 2nd and 10. Had a package with Robbie and Lenores both in the game. And we were able to thought we had a chance for a big play right there and fumble. Put the defense back out on the field. Ole Miss goes down the field right there as well. 3rd and goal situation with this whole package they run with their big D linemen. And they got in there. So I feel like, it's 14 points that we really gave them in a lot of ways. But, we've been down 14-0 in the past here in my career here at South Carolina, and we've come back. And, here's a 4th and 3 where we go for it and don't get points. Big stop right here by our defense. So what a play right there by Jalen Kilgore. Good job right there by Brady Hunt tackling or blocking downfield. Lenoris making a run over there on the sideline. We got a 1st and 10 right now. We're going in, and then wanted to get points right here. We're in 4th and 15. It's hard to go for that one, but got on the board. It's 14-3. A lot of football left. Got us right here on this one. Deep ball. He's going to make some plays, but great job by O'Donnell getting him on the ground, and then we end up holding them to a field goal right here. Big 3rd down stop right there on the 3rd and goal situation. Hold them to a field goal, and it's still a 2-score game at this point. Lenore scrambling out of the pocket, looking downfield as well. Thought he played really, really hard today and battled. Got the ball back to them right here right before halftime as well. Another one-on-one play right there by Jalen Kilgore. It's good to see him doing that. Also, here, get a penalty right there with them, and then good play by Kyle getting him on the ground. 3rd down and 6. They hit the deep ball down the sideline right there, and then we got to be able to get that guy on the ground and not miss that tackle. 2nd and goal. They get down here on the goal line and then punch this one in, and that was a big swing right there before halftime. Wanted to get a 2-minute drive going right here and make something happen, and unfortunately we take a sack and don't get any points out of that last drive of the first half. But went into the half. We, told the team I didn't help them early with the fake punt, but we really just had a crappy first quarter. And then after that, I thought we really kind of settled down and did some okay things. And there was great confidence in the locker room at halftime about coming out in the second half and playing a lot better and battling back. We knew the offense was going to be up first, have a chance to go down the field and get points and make it a 2-score game, and then let's go play ball.
Yeah, nothing showed, at least by what Ole Miss was doing, that they were doing it on their own. We had given them an advantage in several circumstances, and that led to the halftime score of 24-3. Let's go back out to Williams-Brice Stadium. The Gamecocks take the football to open the second half.
Yeah, wanted to play with a little bit more tempo offensively. With the way they were playing defense, it was a little bit different than we anticipated. They changed some things up, but felt like one thing that we could do just to create some energy and momentum was to play with some tempo. Here, disappointing. We don't play with the great technique at corner up top, but what a play by DQ right here to run this thing down and cause a fumble right there, going into score and prevent them from scoring. 1st and 10 situation, we lose yardage right there on that one. We get it to a 3rd and 12. What a play right here by Dre. Great catch on a competitive play. And then disappointing again, Todd. I mean, we're in position where we're going to go for it on 4th down, and then we just go backwards and we have a 4th and forever and we can't. And then again, nice job by those guys getting him on the ground. Just can't happen. Had a penalty after the whistle, and that's killer. Just can't happen. And here we hold them to a field goal. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 6. We're thinking, we're going for 4. It's 4-down territory. So here we go. Nice job by Lenore scrambling. We get a 4th and 4 type situation right here to start the 4th quarter. Scrambles out of the pocket right here. Good extra effort right here by him to get the 1st down and then some. Get down here on the goal line. We got a 3rd and 5 situation, and good play by their guy. Just tough turnover right there on that one. And then, that's kind of the story of the 4th quarter. We made some stops on defense, but we just weren't able to finish drives offensively, and we weren't able to create a takeaway on defense to be able to get the ball back quicker.
Yeah, just 3 points scored in the second half. Ole Miss kicks the field goal. Your team had 188 yards of offense, but again, not able to get on the scoreboard with touchdowns as well. Congratulations to Ole Miss. Number 12 Ole Miss goes to 5-1 on the season. Carolina to 3-2. Coach, our Terminex Pest Player of the game, we saw a couple in the highlights there, goes to one of your secondary players. They had 4 guys that averaged more than 15 yards a catch, and Judge Collier was a big part and had some nice pass breakups tonight. Yeah, really proud of Judge, especially losing O'Donnell. He really did. He was already in there, but to be able to step up and be the guy. We knew we had to mix up coverage tonight, and there were going to be opportunities or times where they're out there on an island by themselves with some really talented receivers. And really, really proud of Judge, the way he played and the competitive plays that he made in this game. Congratulations, Judd. Our Terminex Pest Player of the game. We'll be back on Gamecock football with Coach Beamer from Learfield.
Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Divine Street for Carolina Calls from 6 to 7 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,250 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. The extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player, like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, when you have the power and technology of a Ford F-150 on your team, it's game on. For great offers or to learn more about F-150, go to buyfordnow.com and see your Carolina Ford dealer, official partner of Gamecock Athletics.
Everyone knows that in order to be successful, a team must care about one another. In our docuseries, The Story, we show you that even competitors can be involved. And Davis Bevel does come into the ball game at quarterback.
Yeah, I'm a Greenville kid, born and raised up in the 864. Family's obviously been a big thing for me. Getting the chance to come back here has been amazing. I'm the middle sibling. I got an older and a younger sister. My dad worked out at the Cliffs out on Lake Kiwi, but he was always there. He traveled an hour every day to get there, but was always there to be my coach in every sport I played, whether it was football, basketball, baseball, or any other sport I could get into at the time. My first offer out of high school was the University of Pittsburgh. Started my journey there. Transferred after I graduated from there to Oklahoma. Got my MBA there, transferred here, back home for my last year, my last go-around. Just another opportunity to stay in that Power 5 realm. The original plan was the guy who was going in, Dylan Gabriel, still one of my great friends to this day. It was going to be one and done, and then I'd have the reins, or at least the opportunity to compete. I mean, obviously things went a certain type of way, but I mean, I learned a lot and really wouldn't trade the experience. I've kind of always had the mindset of betting on myself. Walked on here and earned a scholarship, and I mean, that was obviously a major goal of mine. Obviously, it's not the end goal, but I'm very appreciative for that.
He's been through a lot. He came here as a walk-on, so I mean, just coming here as a walk-on, you have to go through a lot more than you would say a scholarship player. So just to see him push through that, get through that, take the reps in practice, stay locked in even though he knows he's not probably gonna play, it just shows what kind of person he is too. Like, he's a hard worker, he's a smart guy, experienced guy. Like, he's another guy that's always ready for his opportunity. He knows everything, knows the system well, bonds with the team and everything, so.
Well, play of the drive. Bevel working off the right hash mark, going towards that south end zone. It's a fake to Howell, and out in the flats, caught. And that's Connor Cox off the bench and into the end zone. That's how you do it. And a nice good catch, and Davis Bevel impressive on that drive.
I tell you, Bevel looks like he's really emotional too. All the guys are hugging him down there, particularly Ashford just really hugging him, and all those guys went out there. Just must be a great guy. and everybody. I mean, he just got his head down. I feel so happy for him. Doggone, don't even know the kid. He's one of us, though.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Welcome. Hey Gamecock Nation, Coach Shane Beamer here. Experience the most electrifying entrance in all of college football as Cocky's Game Day Guest, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get 2 tickets to the Missouri game, 2 pregame sideline passes, plus hotel accommodations and more. Visit usccontest.com and enter today for your chance to be Cocky's Game Day Guest. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Good hard work has earned Hannah Togami the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the women's track and field team, Hannah is a visual communications major at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
He had the touchdown run, and now instead it's a jet sweep. Parrish trying to get the edge, and he does not! Dragged down at the 48 by Jalen Kilgore.
That's our Sainsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play, Coach? There's no doubt tonight, several hustle plays from your team in a lot of circumstances. That was big with Jalen Kilgore on a 4th down play.
No, it was some great effort plays, like you said. We knew that we were going to have to defend some 4th downs in the game today. That's their MO and how they play football, and what a play, to just effort, getting off a block and making a one-on-one tackle out there. It's a big-time play by him. He's a big-time player and continues to get better.
Congratulations. That's our Sainsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Hey, with Sandstorm and the birth of it being a storyline this week during this series, we thought you might want to see a video the football team put together, unedited, of what it's like and why they believe Williams-Brice Stadium is the best college football atmosphere in the country.
If the Gamecocks record 350 yards or more on offense, go to the notifications on the Gamecock Game Day app to learn how to receive a free 3-piece chicken tenders with any purchase from Hardee's after regular breakfast hours at Columbia and Orangeburg participating locations on Monday.
You've never been afraid to put in the work. the extra early, extra late, extra work. Because you understand that education is the key that unlocks everything. Better pay, better hours, better opportunities, a better you. And playing the lottery is no different. Getting educated before you play gives you the tools you need to be a better player, like knowing when to play and when to take a rain check. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou to be a better player.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finish the book for book club, right?
Book club? Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Save him now, my doctor. Save him.
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a RAV for that. Right now, lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid LE for just $359 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
Welcome back, Coach. It never gets easy in this life in college football and certainly in the Southeastern Conference. We're going over to Tuscaloosa to play what was #1, Alabama. That'd be bad enough, but then they fall tonight to Vanderbilt, another opponent we've got down the line. We'll talk about them later, but on our Toyota keys to the game, give us a key or two for going over and playing a fine program, and obviously that will not be very happy going into next week's ball game.
No, it's college football and life in the SEC. Every week is truly a new week and a season. For them, obviously, they've got really good players. It all starts with the quarterback, Milroe. We all watched that Georgia-Alabama game last week as well. He's a fantastic player and has some fantastic weapons. So we've got to do a great job defensively of slowing him down, and then obviously we got to play and coach and play better. A lot better than what we did today, and I'm going to be better. I told the team that, and we weren't good enough today, but we got a new week here coming up next week, and excited about going to Tuscaloosa and competing.
Yeah, back-to-back road trips at Tuscaloosa and then Norman, Oklahoma. Carolina will gather up. It better get it right when we go on the road to play these guys. Thanks for being with us tonight. Toyota, let's go places. Stay with us, of course. We'll see you next week after the road trip to Alabama on Gamecock football with Coach Beamer from Learfield.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.